G'day and welcome back to Duxel Gaming and Transport Fever 2. We are continuing on with our Sandbox Let's Play, and we are back here in Pyongyang, and we have a slight problem. We have a problem in the fact that we have so many passengers waiting here to go on buses around Pyongyang that we're getting a bit of a parking lot of buses. So to help us out with that, what we're going to do is we're going to start trying to get some passengers out of Pyongyang and out into the other areas. So you can see there that bus stop is Chockers. Up here the bus stops are Chockers. So we need to really start getting some people out and about. So to help that, we're going to put a couple of extra train lines in. So we've been working on the train lines, as we said in the last episode, and most of the last episode was just doing the train lines. We've now completed those. So we've now got another line running up through here. Now the line that normally goes up through here, this one continues up through here to Grizzly Bear Sims. It splits off through here and carries on up here towards the north, up towards our old Frithgardia. There's Frithgardia there. It used to be Fukuoka. It's now Frithgardia. I don't know if we covered that in one of the previous episodes, but anyway. And so it splits up in here and then comes up into here, and then we have a bit of a intersection here where the line diverges into Sapporo and also Chongqing. So we've now set up a line between Chongqing and Sapporo because we've got a fair bit of traffic going through here, so we thought that that may well help lighten that a bit. And currently we're only running 5 passengers on that line. But that's okay. That will work its way out eventually. Now, the buses are running on both of those, and that's all well and good. Now, we do need to extend this rail line as well into both Foshan and Wuhan, home of the coronavirus, but we're going to leave that till a little bit later. For now, what we're going to do is we're going to get a line going from Sapporo and Chongqing, probably into GBS and also into Pyongyang. So that'll be 2 lines for each of these stations, or these towns. So we're going to see how that goes. But I think at first we're going to do Pyongyang to get that out and running. So let's get that up and running like we said. Now the problem I also have is our depot here is now not really situated in a place where we can actually utilize it best for here. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove our depot and we're going to remove that line there. That's no longer of use to us. What we're going to do is we're going to put a new depot over in here, and we're going to extend it out here so it's well out of the way, and we're going to hook it up into the lines here. So all 4 of these lines will have access to this rail line. Now tracks going here. Now I am going to put it down as an express line because I want these trains to go in and out of here as quick as possible. So we're going to bring that to there like that. That'll be sufficient, and then we're going to bring that one out there like that as well. All right, now I'm going to merge these in, so we do it as shallow as we possibly can. All right, so there we go, we're into there, and then in each of these we're going to make these double slip switches so we can access any of the tracks if we so need to, which also helps for all the tracks that are further down the line so they can come back to this depot as well. And for this one as well, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to get our express line, run that across, nice and wide, there we go. And same thing, get in here, make these all double slip. Yes, yes, and yes. Right, now, wrong button. Now we can set up a train to do Pyongyang to Sapporo, and what was the other one? Can't remember now. Sapporo and anyway, whatever it was. Foshan. No, Chongqing and Sapporo. Righto. Eventually. So let's get some trains going. So let's buy the vehicles. Now I'm thinking we could go the diesels, but I'm not going to do that. In fact, let's before we do anything else, let's just put the time back on again. I'm going to put it on half because we do want to get some new trains. Now, I think for the moment we'll go steam, and we're going to put a couple of Coronation class in, do we? Or Class A4s. Actually, no, let's go the Evening Star, the standard Class 7. So let's we'll use that. So we're going to go add and add. Whoops. Gonna get rid of that one. Quantity of 2 when we buy it. Right, now we need passenger wagons. So we've got a whole pile of different passenger wagons. Now we've got the generic British carriages up here. We have the BR Mark 1 coaches down here, which is what we're going to use. And I think what we'll use, we might use a Southern Green. So we're going to put Southern Green in there. Wait for the autosave to finish. Always comes up at the most inconvenient time. There, 200 metre long train. So we've got, actually get rid of that. And we'll put a brake coach in like so. Right, so we're going to buy 2 of those. Right, buy, done. Now we need to set up the route. So the train route is going to be as follows. We're going to have one going from, press the new line first, from Pyongyang South to Chongqing. Done. New line. Come back down here. Pyongyang South to here. And in fact, what we'll also do, we also will do one into Grizzly Bear Sims. So we're going to do another new line from there into here. Excellent. Right. So let's go back in here. We're going to create another one of these. So all we need to do that, select the train, duplicate. Bang, there we go. Nice and easy. 3 trains done simply. Let's assign them to their lines. In fact, let's do something else first. Let's label them. Right, so line 25, manage line. So this one here, find it here. Okay, so this is a train Pyongyang to Chongqing. Done. And our next one is line 27. Line 27 is not there. Manage line. Let's have a look at line 27. There it is. So that one there, we're going to rename train Pyongyang to Sapporo. Done. And last but not least is going to be line 52, and that will be when we find line 52. There it is. Train Pyongyang to GPS, or GBS I should say. Right, so we've assigned all the railway lines there, all the routes. So now we can come back in here to our depot, grab the train. Right, we want you to go to Pyongyang Sapporo, and we want you to go to Pyongyang GPS, and we want you to go to Chongqing. I think that's what we wanted, wasn't it? Or did we do 2 of those? Let's have a look. Train Sapporo Chongqing. Oops. Let's have a look here. Pyongyang GPS. Right, there's one train each of those. That's all right. Okay. So they're going to come in here and they are going to start loading up. Now, we do want to make sure we're using the right platforms as well. So this is really going to change once we send these guys out. Now, I'm just thinking though, if they stay on those express lines, we're going to be in trouble because they can't get back into here. Let me see. Let me have a look at these routes. Oh, yes, they can. They can come back up through here for now. Right. Let's just pause them. So you, right, I'm going to manage this line here. So we're going to manage the line. Now, Pyongyang South, I want you to come over into 6, maybe even 7. There we go. He's going to go to 7. Right, very good. Happy with that. I don't care what he's doing at the other end for the moment. Now this guy here, we're going to have this manage line, and he is going into Pyongyang there. I want him to go number 6. Very good. And then this guy here, where is he? He's already in there, isn't he? No, where'd he go? Oh, I don't know. Let's see where he's gone. He hasn't already scarped up the line, has he? No? Oh, there we go. Right. And right, so that's been done. That's right. This one. Okay, so we just need you to go into this empty platform here, which is going to be number 5. Excellent. See, so now we've got that all split up nicely, so we're sharing all those perfectly. Right, let's get them up and moving again. So we'll see these lovely A7s coming in. Well, let's slow it down so we can actually see them coming in. And what we're going to do, we are going to ride one of these back up to the stations and just see how the line looks. Next one's coming through, is it? Or has it gone up the other way? They may have gone the other way. They have. Cheeky. Alright, so what we'll do is we're going to take this guy here for a ride. Look how nice that is. The Britannia. Lovely. Love it. Alright, let's go for a ride. It is unfortunate that some of the catenary poles and stuff like that do get placed on the middle of the tracks where you have sets of points and stuff like that, and also where bridges intersect and stuff we've noticed. But overall it's not too bad. Alright, so that's our line that goes off there into our depot. You can see there on the left hand side. And off to our right hand side you've got 2 express lines there. They're the high speed lines. And this is our standard line, so we're creeping up. We should be able to do about 120 on this line, depending on whether the loco can get up to that speed. I can't remember what I don't think this thing can well and truly do that, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. This is where it peels off. So we're going to follow this down. So if we went straight ahead, that would take us into Grizzly Bear Sims, which you can just see off there to the left hand side, that sprawling metropolis. But we're going to go cut back underneath that main line here and head up to Sapporo, Fifth Guardia, Wuhan and that direction. So currently we've got 0 passengers, and normally that'll be the case on your first run. So hopefully in the next up and back we should get a few more passengers and start taking a bit of that weight out of Pyongyang. Here comes one of the trains back down again, is it? No, is that one? That's one that's gone out of Grizzly Bear Sims. That's one heading up to Fifth Guardia. So that would probably be the express that's going out to Fifth Guardia. As you can see, we're doing 120 kilometers an hour, so we're doing quite well. Good head of steam up. As we're coming up through here, you can see Sapporo there to our left-hand side now, just over the little bit of water there. You can see the highway there that's heading up towards Sapporo. And then off here to our right, you can start to see Chongqing. And you can see the train heading up there over the viaduct overpass. That's the one that goes from Chongqing to Sapporo. And we're going to be heading off and taking that turn up over that viaduct right now. There goes an A3 running the express line. The old Britannia is doing pretty good. It's got a nice long load on this, and it's taken that that crest up into the viaduct quite well. And here we head into Sapporo. The other thing we didn't check, we haven't checked the station assignments for the lines at their individual destinations. So Grizzly, Sapporo and Chongqing. So we will have to check that. Well, this one I know is right because it's gone to the right hand side. You can see the other local train is actually on the other side. A few passengers sitting here waiting already, which is a good indication. Off he goes. Doesn't look like he's got any passengers in there at all. As you can see, the road traffic here is there's a bit of a gridlock there as well. So got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of traffic issues to fix. We've got a lot of train issues to fix and lots more installations to do. The other thing is too, one of our flight paths is that busy. We've now got, I think we've got 6 aircraft running on. We've got 6 DC-9s. We're going to have to go look at that and get some more airports running possibly as well. But for the moment, we're going to stick with the trains. There we go. We've got 9 passengers on this run. And we're not going to watch that all the way back down. But there it is. The Britannia pulling out. It's nice green carriages. And off he goes. All right. Excellent. So we'll leave him to get on his devices and carry on. Have we got the other train up here yet? Yep. So he's arrived? No, he hasn't arrived. Where is he? Here he comes there. I would say that's probably him, maybe him there. Coming up. This is the local one that goes between the 2 stations. Now if we have a look here, we've got 19 waiting for our Pyongyang Chongqing service, and the local Sapporo Chongqing service has just loaded up the 10 passengers for that. Alright, the buses are running through there okay. Businesses are busy. We're all good there. Right, let's go and have a look down the line and see what else is happening. Which one's this one? Yep, that is that service heading up to Chongqing. There he is. And again, he's got no passengers on him as well. He's got on his first run. So I would expect this will probably be the GPS service, and it is. On his way back, 72 passengers from GBS to Pyongyang. So he's going to become quite profitable very quickly, I think. Let's follow him back down in. So we're looking at this one here. So currently at a $3 million loss. Let's see what we end up getting. Now see, this isn't... So this one here, we will amend this one. We'll keep him coming on the express lines and not go back here because that's the line he's going to be taking anyway. So what we'll do is once he's left this station, we'll bring him in and he can use platform 1. That won't be too much of an issue. Because it also slows him down a lot as he changes through there. So if we had an express coming through on the express line, that would cause delays with trains having to wait for him to transition between the express and the non-express lines. And we don't really want that. And there he goes. He's in the station. Now, it'll be interesting to see how many he picks up. So he's going to drop off 72. We should almost bring him back to positive, I would imagine. Or close to. Let's see. Oh no. So 1.8 million we got off that. That's not too bad. Loading up. 12 passengers. 13. He's not going to be very profitable on that return leg, that's for sure. Alright, well now he's heading out, that's fine. So Pyongyang, we are going to manage the line, and Pyongyang we're going to change to platform 1, and that's where he's now going to be going. He's going to come in through that way. In the interim, he'll just get back off this line here, head back north, and we'll be good, as one of the other trains is just coming back in now. Excellent. Still got a big hold up here with our buses. Why are the buses all... They're all very stagnant. Why is that happening? Let me have a look. I think what it might be is just that exit there might be causing some issues. Let's remove that and see if we get any more movement again. So these are all queued up to go into here. If we perhaps configure that to have an exit here and have an entrance here. It's really not going to help, is it? We're obviously not going to be using that, so that wasn't a great idea. Let's get rid of that. So street access is no good to me anywhere else, so let's just leave that as it is. Alright, what we need is less buses, really. So it's telling me. Or is it just the traffic lights here that are causing the problem? Maybe it's the traffic lights. I don't think I can get rid of traffic lights, can I? Let's see if we update. It's not going to let us update. Is that going to help us? Probably not. Certainly don't want a highway. I don't think that's really going to help. I think we've sort of got ourselves in a bit of a tight spot here. So look, all the passengers here is just ridiculous. Line 8. Well, line 8 hasn't got that many vehicles. That does. I wonder if it's just because of the way they're coming in and out. That may be part of the reason. So what we might do is if we put that there and that there, and what we do is on these routes, so let's have a look at this route first. We'll manage this line. Now this line, let's go buses. Right, Pyongyang. Okay, so Pyongyang sidings is here. So I think before Peshawar Road, or after Peshawar Road, we want to add... Where was our waypoint? Did we? I thought we added a waypoint in there. There. Is that helping or not? Not really. Still going out the other way. Alright, let's remove that. Let's go back in, put another waypoint out this way. Waypoint. No, I need to put a road waypoint for a start. Waypoint there like that, and then put another waypoint out here like this as well. Right, let's go back and do this one again. Pyongyang internal. So where they're going is, you know what, I'm thinking if I can get another route in there, no, it's not really going to help. I think what we're best to do is we are best to sort of, it's not that that's blocking it up. I think it might be one of these other routes that's really causing the problem. It's not that one, or is it? It might be. Let's send this one here. We'll do this one around this waypoint. So let's go have a look at this. Right, internal management. So Pyongyang sidings are here. So I think what we need to do is add, where is he? Add that there. Right, now he's going to force that traffic around through that way. Okay, that's fine. So we've done that for that one. Line 8. You're doing the same thing. I want you to force around here as well. So we're going to manage that line. And Pyongyang sidings, we're then going to go to there. Right, so you're going to do that as well. Line 61. You're doing exactly the same problem. So we're going to do the same with you. Pyongyang sidings, add station, waypoint, like that. So you're going around there as well. Right, now what's happening? So we've got 3 routes going that way. So that's just line 62, manage line, Pyongyang sidings, add station to there. You're going that way too. Very good. And then last but not least, you manage line, Pyongyang sidings, add station, like that. Oh, now you're being difficult. All right. Okay, we can play that game. So we're then going to put in another siding there like that, and I'll put another one in there like that. Right, let's go back in. We're going to manage that line still. So Pyongyang waypoint, you're going to go to that waypoint, and then you're going to go to that waypoint. Okay, so that means all traffic basically is coming out the same way from that bus stop. Let's see if that actually helps with clearing some of this transport out. I think it's just the fact that it's the lights here that are going to cause the problem, the traffic lights. So that I may not really be able to fix too easily. It'd be nice if we could put in an overpass, like a pedestrian overpass. That would be fantastic. I certainly don't think we have any of those at the moment. I believe we definitely had that for Transport Fever. But it doesn't seem to be anything at the moment for that. That would be handy. That would be very handy. Alright, but for the moment, that's what we're going to have to do. We have to leave that there because we've already run out of time. We've spent far too much time trying to sort that bus traffic out. But I think we've actually helped out with our traffic here in Pyongyang. Look at this. We've got a lot of... what's that line there? Manage line. What's that one? Right, let's fix this. What is it? Line. Go on there. Right. Train. Pyongyang to Jimmyville. Right. Fix that up. There we go. So at the moment, our trains are really starting to move some people out of here, which is great. So that'll help us out. And we'll continue to watch and see what we're doing with people heading up here. That's the one to GBS. So we've got 122 on that one now, and we're making a profit, 1.6 million. Fantastic. Where's our other guys? They're over here. This one here. No, it's not. Click. Click on the train. There we go. Oh, he's still not doing too well. 4 million loss. Okay, that may change. It's got 77 passengers now. Things may change there. And this one here, 8 passengers are making a loss. Have to keep an eye on this. This may be a bit of a loss at the moment, but the city there is growing. Chongqing has grown a bit, and Sapporo has started to grow further as well. So that's a good indication that they may not be profitable yet, but they certainly will be soon. Oh, here we go. We've got some more Canadian trains. Don't worry, we're not going to use those ones. That's okay. All right. Well, that's where we're going to leave it because we've run out of time. I hope you're enjoying this episode. There is a lot of micromanagement and stuff in it. I certainly hope you enjoy that. We struggle through it sometimes, but we're getting there. Anyway, if you like the episode, press that like button. If you didn't, that's okay. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and telling your friends to subscribe as well. And if you are going to subscribe, press that alarm notification icon as well to make yourself aware of, so you're made aware of more videos on the channel. And don't forget to come and join us on Discord, Twitch, Twitter, all that sort of stuff. All the details are down below in the comments. And until next time, keep those trains a running. And we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Transport Fever 2 and Ducks All the Gaming. See you later. Bye.